Galatasaray won, Liverpool nil. This, before I even talk about any of the match, this is one of the worst defensive match I've ever watched. You know, that both teams was so terrible at defending. Congratulations to Galatasaray, congratulations for yet again defeating us. It's no more. I'm not those one. If they play the way they played today, I don't think even Anfield Liverpool has a chance. Let's be honest. That's one thing. But both teams need to improve on defensive, bro. The only two defenders here that you can say they played good were Barkai and Gomis. Even though Gomis sometimes he looked shabby, but those are Liverpool's best defender was Gomis. Galatasaray best defender was Barkai. You know, and the thing is, you don't even know. Like, this is Galatasaray, the biggest team, one of the biggest teams in England, in Turkey, the biggest team in Istanbul, one of the biggest teams in Istanbul. I think the biggest team. I don't know the mathematical side of it. I think it's the only team with the European, heritage in Turkey in general, and I think like it you can say and make a case for them as being the best team in Turkey and one of the best teams, especially at home in Europe currently. Uh, versus, the giant of England, the best, the European nightmare, the team that no team wants to play them in a European night, you know. And the way they are playing, I feel like I'm watching some fifth division football. Like another thing people always overlook, if you see defenders that are scrambling, is because of the pressure put by the attackers, and that's what we've seen today. Not much from Liverpool. Liverpool best players were the midfielders, the likes of Yeats, McAllister, Soboslai, Gravenberch. Eketika was trying. He was accepting his challenges. Mo Salah was on a honeymoon. But on the other side, we had Parish running at Liverpool for the 90 minutes. We had Osimhen, bullying Konate. Konate has looked like a 7-year-old against Osimhen. The guy has been bullied and that he forgot how to play football. He started passing balls to wherever, he started misplacing ball. That's how terrible he was. Van Dijk, you can never, like when your team is struggling and you're trying to cover two, center backs position, you sometimes find yourself out of position. Kerkesh and Konate didn't help. So many chances that Galatasaray could have taken, while because of Konate, was this is the worst Konate since his father's death. He came back. Today he went back to the before the death of his father. May Allah be pleased with him. And on the other side, I don't know. I've always feared that Galatasaray midfielders, but today they look shabby. The best position, every team. Liverpool were good at midfield. Galatasaray were good at attack. It was just midfielders versus attack. The two defenders, the two groups of defenders were on a honeymoon. I don't know what uh, Sanchez was playing. Like Sanchez, I've never seen Sanchez, especially since he came to Turkey. I've never seen him play that poor. I have never seen, like him that getting out position. I think with Jacobs he was man marking Mo Salah. That's why you were seeing him getting dragged out and off of position. But Mo Salah was on a honeymoon, and like that. The first 5 minutes, I think Liverpool should have scored two goals. One definitely, the Vids one should have scored, but you know, Liverpool being Liverpool, they were not there. They did not score. They just took their chances and they let Galatasaray score their first attack. First attack. You know the thing. At least get concede you. Get through the first 20 minutes. You are away. You are in a hostile environment. You are the worst stadium for an away team. You are a stadium where if you go there, you cannot even hear the person next to you. It's a stadium that has the noisiest, the world Guinness record for the noisiest in football. So you cannot just go there and start playing shabby. One thing to another. I don't think the Galatasaray second goal should have been off, and I don't think Liverpool goal should be chopped off. So I think the referees and VAR, they knew they fucked up somewhere. So since they took off the Galatasaray goal for no apparent reason. If I've not seen the replays, I've tried to see because the whoever who was in charge of VAR were not showing us. I don't know for what reasons the VAR was showing little to no replays. I don't know why. So, and especially we are not getting the overviews and the slow motion views. Those animated views and those things we were not getting. I don't know why. One of the commentators said we are in a Turkish hands. I don't know if the VR room was a Turkish but referee, so I don't know, but we didn't see it, which I think will have cleared so many things. On the other side, I don't think the Liverpool goal was scored by Konate as they given us, because when it hits his hand, it hits directly. The ball was going the other side, so it came back. How? Through magic, because he's not the one who scored. Van Dijk scored it. So that means there was two touches after it. So that first Galatasaray touch, I think it was a black player. So I think it was either Mario Lamina, Singo, or Sanchez. Those were the three closest players to him. So I think it hit one of them, came back, hit Van Dijk, and went in. And if that's the reason, it should stand. On the other side, Paris Elmas didn't touch the ball. He didn't play the ball. So where is VR? They just refreeze and these things. It's bullshit. But Galatasaray played okay. This is what they wanted. They wanted to dig out the thing. But in the second phase of the game, we will see what happens. Still another 45 minutes to go. We played the first 45. We still have another 45 minutes in terms of a 90 minutes at Anfield. And the thing is, we go from an hostile area to another hostile area. The magnitude might be different. The environment might be different because Liverpool will have all the fans. Galatasaray will have no fans because of how they acted against Juventus, which I think it was unnecessary. Uh, and I do understand. With someone who lives here, I do understand because these things do happen in football. And as a fan, sometimes you forget yourself and you start doing things which is normal. It's a human being thing. But to be getting punished, to miss an important leg is really sad for them. But I think if Galatasaray play the way they played today, I think they have the chances. I'm not a guy who always in football, whenever I'm analyzing, I analyze, the thing. So let's come to the final thing. I think Liverpool needed a midfield substitution. He should have taken Frimpong for Gomez, not or Konate for Frimpong, and Gomez comes in because I don't think Mo Salah was worse than Konate. So I don't understand the substitution that man makes it. I don't know why Trey didn't come on. I don't know why. I don't know if Chiesa even was in the traveling squad. I don't know why Curtis Jones didn't come in because he started playing the same lineup that came in, other than Salah and Vitz and one other play, and Kirkesh was on a yellow card. They just played. I don't know. I think if he would have taken maybe Gravenberch, that yellow card wouldn't have happened. And talking on yellow cards, Galatasaray will be missing Sanchez on the second leg as he picked yellow cards, and that yellow card means he will miss a game. So yeah, Galatasaray fans, what do you think? Do you guys still have chances going to Anfield and winning it? Liverpool fans, do you have hopes? I know Liverpool has come back from in a worse situation, in a worst areas. Liverpool have, especially with that Istanbul night. If any one of you remembers, most of you are Chinese and Chinese might not be remembering, but that Istanbul night, that Anfield night against Barcelona, Roma, those things, they always come into head. And I think there was another one in one of the uh, Yugoslavian countries, but I forgot where Liverpool really came back. So hopefully that's another thing that is gonna happen for us. If you guys enjoyed and came all this way, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn notification to be notified when I upload. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Peace.